Right, next is the spring eyes bushes, number 33A from the packet. So I'm going to put those on. Is that the wrong way up? Or is it that way up? I don't know. Okay, so same principle, got the spring, supported it on a table at the other end because it's bastard heavy. So we're going to get the soap around the end of the bush. And then the challenging bit is going to be to try and control this spring, which is really heavy, and push this in at the same time. So open the vise out. Just rest that on there for now. So we're ready to go. Got the distance correct-ish. Okay, we're about there. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Let's open it up a little bit further. Push him in. Attempt to push him in. Oh yeah, that's real tight. Yeah, that's gone off too. Let's have another bash. And get that all supported up. Put this up a little bit further. No, it's not going in. Have a little rethink about this, I think. Right, well, this is the slightly bizarre setup that I've arrived at, trying to get the sleeve that goes over the rubber bush out of the spring eye. This is why I couldn't get the polybushes in, because unbeknownst to me, and it doesn't appear in any of the manuals, there's a sleeve inside that eye that goes around the original bush but doesn't go around the polybush. I've battered it the crap out of it, I've heated it, I've cooled it, I've tried everything with it and it wouldn't come out. So this is the last ditch effort to get it off, which actually appears to be working. So I'll just show you what the setup is. So we've got a small socket on this side which is drifting in to push the sleeve out. We've got a receiver socket on this side that the sleeve will fit through, and we have a large scaffold pole for extreme violence. That goes onto there, all the way over the handle so we don't bend the handle, and then twist, and that is pushing ever so slowly that sleeve back out again. Right, so the scaffold pole trick worked, which is happy days. One issue that got raised on the Triumph International Facebook page was one guy was doing that and his vise actually exploded under the strain. It went off like a bomb apparently. So do be very, very careful. You are overloading the specification of the vise by putting an extra bar on the handle. So just inspect your vise, make sure there's no cracks or damage in the bodywork, and keep your limbs out of the way of the potential failure routes. It's going to be the jaws that fail if anything, and they're going to shoot out in that direction, and the stresses that you've got involved are very, very big indeed, and it will do you some serious damage if that fails. So what we're going to do now then is press the new bush in. So plenty of soap all around the edge. Soapy soapy. Soap is your friend when it comes to pushing in bushes. So a nice bit of soap. Blow bubbles. Dry my hands because I don't want wet hands for doing this. And then the same as with the trailing arms, it's just a case of lining everything up. Just let the vise off a little bit further. I've taken the sleeve out of the centre so that the bush is able to deform into place. Get everything lined up. Okay. Make sure you've got the spring steady, because as I can assure you, when it falls off and hits you on the leg, it really, really hurts. And we just push that in now. It should. The other one went in nice and easily. This one's going to be a little bit more problematic. There we go, that's it pinged in. Just tighten the vice up. Just move out of the way so you can see that. Tighten him up. You see him going in there, and the other end will just ping through when it's released from the vice. So push that all the way in, nice and tight. There we go. Release the vice, make sure I've got hold of the spring. And there's the bush in place. Just needs pushing through a little bit further possibly. That end's not quite come out. I've got a little bit of free play on the other side, so we're just going to push that in a little bit further, and then that's done. And then we've just got to remount the spring on the car.